Hey, what are you doing?
Preparing to go filming.
But it's Saturday.
I know.
What are we recording?
I'll just leave that a surprise. Let's cut. What up, guys? David here. Welcome back. So we're starting a new series called Kitchen Talk. Okay. So besides besides the house vlogs, I wanted to upload more content. Like once a week is not enough. Let's be honest. So I'm gonna start a new series called Kitchen Talk. As you might see, we're sitting in the kitchen. This is our kitchen's mid-table. This is where the stove is gonna be, where the microphone is coming out right now. We'll basically find a new setup, a new way to set this up. But basically this is it. We're gonna start telling stories. I'm gonna start telling stories, and after we build a fan base, we want to change the topics. Basically, when we build a fan base, what we want to do is take your comments. You guys would reach out to us, tell us what you want to talk about, tell us topics, give us ideas. Maybe we'll do some commentary shit and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But for now, it's just storytelling, fun stories that happened with me in the past, and I'm gonna tell it to you guys. Hope you enjoy. So our first story is about my first trip to the strip club. Now, this was around a year and a half ago when this happened, and basically what happened is I had two friends who came from Beirut. Now, we live in Armenia. So they came from Beirut. They're great guys, love to hang out with them. So they came, and one night they come to my workplace and tell me they're bored, they want to go to a strip club. Why they want to go to a strip club, I don't know, but they wanted to go have fun. So after some talking, they convinced me to go to a strip club. Now mind you, I don't like strip clubs. I've never been to strip clubs. I've never been to any strip club after that. And I just thought it would be a nice cool experience to go to a strip club. So we did. But before we go, we decided that I should take all the money. Like, I should pay for everything, take the money from them, and afterwards I would return whatever is left. Basically because they're new to the country and they don't really know the worth of the currency. Besides that, I'm faster and I don't drink actually. I don't like drinking, I don't like getting drunk. So it was a win-win situation if I kept the money. First of all, they wouldn't spend a lot. Second of all, they wouldn't give out wrong currency. For example, instead of giving 1,000, they might have given a 10,000. And being in a strip club, I don't think somebody was gonna tell them that no, you're overpaying for something. So that's what happened. I took all the currency and we went to this strip club. So we went down and we sat on the table. Now mind you, we were alone. We were the only table at the strip club. It was a Monday and it was around 1 a.m. I worked at a restaurant, so my work hours were late. So we go there, we sit down. Some payments should be done before you sit at the table, and as I was paying for that, the waiter noticed that I had a lot of money in my pockets, and she thought that I invited the guys, like they were my guests. This was not true, of course, because everybody was paying for himself, but nobody knew that. The waiter didn't know that. Only the three of us knew that. So what happened is the fact that I had all the money had reached the strippers, and there was a stripper. There were 5 strippers that night, and one of them was around 400 to 500 years old. Yeah, she was pretty old. Like, I don't know what business she had doing in a strip club, being a stripper, but that was it. She was the oldest one, and the others were like late 20s, mid 30s. So also not my piece of pie. Anyways, we sit there, and basically what this older stripper does, she tells the other strippers that nobody should come close to me, that she wants to take me, like she wants to be my stripper, kind of. I don't know how the shit works. You get the point. So what happens is the strippers come up, they start dancing. Mind you, I don't like this shit. I'm just on my phone, moving along, just going along with my business. So what happens is this older stripper comes up to dance. It was the first time she came up to dance. And what she did was she came to me and tried to sit beside me. Mind you, I didn't let her because first of all, she is older than my great great grandma. Second of all, I don't like strippers. Like, I don't know why, I don't enjoy them, I don't like the fact of them. So I didn't really care and I didn't want her near me. She comes, she tries to sit beside me and I push her away. But my friends being my friends, they were like, oh yeah, he wants you, go to him. And she was taking their advice, I don't know why. The motherfucker was believing that I was gonna spend money on her. So what ends up happening is the first time she comes, I tell her, please, I'm just here for my friends, I don't want anything to do with this shit. She doesn't understand that. She leaves. The second time she comes up, she comes to me and tells me, David, don't you want me to give you a private dance? Let's go inside. I have a private room. It's my birthday. Please, let's go. And I tell her to fuck off. I'm not having it. So the third time, before she came up the third time, another table approaches. Like, who was a guy also mid 400, 500 years old. He was also pretty old. So he comes and sits and she comes up to dance again. Now, small fact about myself, I hate anyone touching my phone. Don't touch my phone. My phone is my phone. Don't dare touch it. What this stripper does, I was sitting on my phone trying my best not to look at her because I didn't want her to see me looking at her, or I didn't want her to think that I was attracted to her or was even bothered with her. So she comes up, I didn't notice her coming up. She comes up, takes my phone from my hand, puts it on the table and tries to sit on my lap. I get furious, I flip out. I just push her away with my leg and tell her, bitch, don't dare do that again. Don't dare touch my phone, don't dare sit on my lap, don't get near me. And she goes like, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? I just want to have some good time with you. It's my birthday. And I go like, bitch, I don't care. There's another guy over there sitting on the other table. Go fuck with him. Don't come near me. And she gets offended by this because she kind of understood what I was trying to implement. And she goes like, why? Why do you want me to go to him and not you? What does he have that you don't? I tell her in a heartbeat, I just look at her straight in the eyes and tell her, he's almost dead, you're almost dead, you're both old, you're a perfect match together, go fuck with him, leave me alone, I'm just a 19-year-old kid. I swear to God, my friend just turns around, looks at me and just said, you didn't just do that, you did not just say that. And the woman actually, the grandma, just changes colors. She turns from white to yellow to red to purple. She just flips. She doesn't know what to say. So she leaves and doesn't come back again. And after a few hours, actually she didn't come up at her turns, never. She never came up to dance again because I offended her, because I was rude to her. So after a few hours, she comes up, she's trying to dance, and I look up for a second, leave my phone, and I see her pointing at me and trying to talk somebody, body language with somebody, pointing at me, and I look to the other side, and through the edge of the wall, there's the head of the manager. She was just like looking at me, like she knew what the fuck I've done. She knew exactly why I did it and how I did it. And she was just like, dude, you did not just say that to her. And that was how my first trip to a strip club was. It was the worst thing ever. And unfortunately, the other strippers didn't approach my friends either, because I offended their friend and they didn't want to do anything with our table. And we never went back to the strip club again. And that was my story on my first time I go to a strip club.